Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. I'm going to continue with some American stuff. First up, I'm going to go Outer Range. So they're from Colorado. I think it's Frisco, Colorado. I've had plenty of beers from them before. They had a tap takeover recently in Melbourne. It was pretty good. They had a few other breweries there as well. This one's called SENDY. It's a IPA. Pretty sure it's hazy. But yeah, I love the can artwork. Pretty cool. And it is at 6.8%. Says it's got Citra, Mosaic, and Nelson. Yeah, let's get into it. I've got my Denver and Liley glass. Looks a bit dirty. Who have we got in the chat? Tater and Trilby. How you going, boys? I've just knocked off night shift. I've been really, really tired. I haven't been sleeping very well, but I actually feel all right today. Like I'm going to just keep going until I get dead tired and can actually have a decent sleep. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, 2 American beers to start the day. And 2 pretty hyped breweries, especially the second one. So yeah, I did Pliny for President by Russian River this time yesterday. That was good. I got that through a third party, whereas these 2 I got at Carwin Cellars when they had one of the US tap takeovers. So yeah, in the glass it pours like a sort of like a yellow colour. Very tight knit head. Actually looks really good. It's about probably 4-finger head. As I said, very tight, like foamy. I would say cloudy for appearance. It's probably medium body, and I would say mild carbonation. Cheers, Bumpy. Good to see you, brother. Finally getting into those American beers, dude. I'm just picking out ones that I feel like people won't be getting. So I'm holding on to certain ones, thinking that some people might be able to get them, and I'll do reviews. But yeah, let's get into it. Have a look at that. Looks good. I've got real bad hay fever, so it's probably going to affect my nose. I'm getting pineapple. And some berry. Maybe some mango. It smells more tropical, this one. Like white doughy bread. Maybe some passion fruit as well. But yeah, the main, like the first smell, the most prominent I feel is pineapple. Smells like it's got Idaho 7 in it, minus the dirty tea quality. Yeah, it smells good. There's some sweetness there, but it's not like overpowering. Cheers, Lee. Good to see you. You up for a drink today, Bumpy? Trilby, you up for a drink? I was thinking of maybe going live today. I'm sort of in the mood to have a few. I'm not getting that like Nelson white grape, but like sort of like I'm getting like a berry note. What was the other hop in it? Yeah, mosaic. I mean, mosaic, sometimes you get that blueberry. Might be a touch of grapefruit there, but it's not like that bitter, pithy grapefruit. I've been trying some different fruits lately, just trying to get used to, yeah, just fruits that you don't normally have and seeing if you can sort of pick them up in beers and stuff. A lot of the other fruits, like they're not popular for a reason. They can be hard to like deal with, like if you've only got your hands or yeah, they don't taste that nice, like they're too bitter or anyway, I'm thirsty. Oh yeah. Yeah, well it's still early for you, dude. Time to get into it. Cheers. It's a bit earthy. Hmm. It definitely feels like it's got Idaho 7 in it, but it doesn't. The sweetness I got on the aroma is definitely not there on the palate. You are getting some like juicy characteristics, but it's quite earthy as well. I have found lately that there's been certain sort of mosaic crops where you get a lot of earth and not much else. So this is possibly one of them. I don't think the beer's too old, so I don't think that's the case. It was brewed in October, so 2 months old. I don't think that's too bad, especially when I'm getting it all the way from the States. Cheers, Daniel. Good to see you, brother. And cheers, Joey. I was watching some more of that Ginger Yeti. He's done another live stream. He was just talking. He was there just there on there by himself, but he was talking a lot of football. And yeah, he's a diehard Browns fan. I reckon you and him would get on well. And yeah, he was talking about how the Browns are looking at getting a like a dome, but he would rather they just play out in the elements and stick to what they already do. And he makes a fair point, but yeah, to be on that level playing field, you sort of have to like keep advancing with stadiums and stuff. I mean, you look at Buffalo and they have an advantage every time they play at home because they're playing fucking shit conditions and other teams aren't used to it. Yeah. He's a good fella. He's like I don't know what he does exactly, but he's sort of like a roadie fella for like metal bands. Um, yeah, I'm not sure if he's like a lighting guy or sound or yeah, what, but yeah, he does a lot of traveling and yeah, hay fever, bro. Hopefully it's not a cold. I think it's just the fact too that I've just done night shift and haven't slept. But yeah, I'm very, very nasally. Yeah, he does a lot of like music festivals and stuff and travels with the band. He's currently with like I think they're called Whitechapel. Yeah, like metal band. They just did like a Europe tour Yeah, it's good hearing people like passionate about different things. Let's get rid of that shit. True call. Guess how hot it is here today, boys? 38 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, 42. So check that out in Fahrenheit. Get that up, yeah. Check out 42 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. Let's see how hot that is. That'll be me tomorrow. I'll be like, ugh. I was saying to a few of the girls at work, I might go to the local hardware store and buy one of those. You can get those sort of like kiddie pools, like you either use them for pools or to put like sand in, like as a play, the little sand. What do you call them? Like a, I'm having a blank. Yeah, when you just like put sand in something and like have kids play in it, make sand castles and stuff, or you put water in there and use it as a pool. Yeah, I just want one of them. Me and the dogs can sit in it with some cold beers while it's like 40 degrees. Yeah. 28 Fahrenheit. Surely not. I need to put more beer in my glass. That's the good thing about these big cans. But all I'm going to say is, on the taste, this beer does not excite me. It's a little lackluster. On the appearance of the nose, I thought, yes, it's going to be all right, this one, but very earthy. Earthy is not a quality that you want when you're drinking a hazy. What's everyone up to for their weekend? After I do night shift for the week, I normally have a quiet weekend. Just you're a bit of a zombie when you get home Saturday morning, like I am now, and it's either you go to bed and just try and get a decent sleep and not waste your whole Saturday, or you just fight it out like I am and hope that you can sort of last most of the day without needing to sleep and then just go to bed Saturday night. God, I'd be annoyed if a heap of my American beers tasted like this. I mean, I was never expecting real good things with this. I just thought it'd be a good, solid, like decent IPA. The average rating for it on Untapped's like 4.2 or something, but yeah, 4.2 average is generally pretty good. The beer after this, if that's no good, I'm going to be very pissed off. Oh, yes. What can I have for lunch today? I might have to get the Colonel delivered. I haven't had the old Colonel for a while. It's always good after a couple of drinks. You just get on the old phone and order what you want and get it delivered, and it costs about $4,000. I need to do another big shop. I did that big shop about a week ago, but it was good for like all the other supplies. But as far as meat goes, I only sort of got enough for about a week. I feel like pulled pork, some pulled pork tacos, or pardon me. Actually, I might make some more burgers. Woohoo! Burgers I made a week ago were awesome. Really enjoyed them. I went more of the fuller burger after, like, I was on a stream with Andrew, and he was saying he's not a big fan of the smash burger. He reckons it's overrated, and he just prefers the big full patty. And he convinced me to not smash this one. I just went the normal. Yeah, they turned out awesome. A lot of times it's not only like the bun makes a massive difference as well. You look like pulled pork. Yeah. So spoiler alert, my next beer is a hop butcher. Hop butcher for the world. A raw of colours, a double IPA. Love that can artwork. That's sick. That's what I feel like I'm at work. Same with you, Bumpy. You're like the standalone man, the fucking lion in amongst a heap of fuckwits. I always call myself the wolf amongst sheep. Because everyone's like just following the trends and trying to bring you down, and you're the angry wolf and you don't take any shit. Cheers. I feel like I'm going to have at least 10 beers today. I did a chug before to Neil Young's Heart of Gold. It's a bit slow paced for a chug, but it's a good song. The old harmonica and the guitar. Cheers, Henny. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. I'm on some US beers the next few days, brother. Not every review, but most of them will be US. I did Pliny for President yesterday. That was really good. And now I'm on Outer Range, a brewery I've had a bit from before that I've normally been fairly impressed by. But yeah, this beer is a bit lackluster. And then I've got a Hop Butcher one coming up next. I thought Hop Butcher out of Chicago. I'm going to put my white Chicago Bulls hat on. Yes, that's my boy. Yeah, I love Monkish. In all honesty, from all the breweries I've had in America, Monkish are definitely one of my favourites. Yeah. I like with monkish, quite often they're hazies. You get sort of more of a dry finish and a touch of bitterness, and like often you'll get some pine as well. So it's sort of like they're West Coast leaning hazies, but yeah, they just the style of them appeals to someone like me. Like I just really enjoy it, but they've still got that juice and that awesome mouthfeel, but they're just a little bit different. That's what I like about them. I've got a monkish in the fridge actually. That could be a possible review tomorrow. Yeah, the guy I get some of the hype off, he actually had heaps of monkish. I was real keen to get more, but I just done like an order through him, and then he sort of come out with more stuff that he was getting. I was just like, nah, I've spent way too much on grog this December. It's like I can't do any more. It sucks with beer, dude, like how, yeah, a couple of months can just completely change a beer and it's like it's not even worth drinking. That's what's awesome about some of the dark beers, how you can buy them and they can just sit for like a year and still taste as good as when you first bought them. Definitely got to be careful when you're buying beer, just if you're not going to drink it straight away. That's cool. Any of the monkish beers with fog in the name are generally awesome. Um, yeah, the most hype brewery I've probably got in the fridge at the moment would be Brewhouse. They're definitely like, as far as America goes at the moment, they'd be like top three as far as hype goes. Um, I've had one beer from them and it blew me away. Now in the fridge, I've got three, so I mixed it up too. I went a West Coast from them. I'm like, fuck yeah, like their hazies are unreal, but I want to try what a West Coast is like from like a hyped like Oregon brewery. I thought surely they'll know how to do a good West Coast. But yeah, one of the beers is a quintuple IPA, so it's gonna it's gonna be pretty intense. But yeah, bit of a shame with this beer, boys. I mean, it's still okay. Like it's still got that juice there. Um, yeah, like there's no. Well, it sort of is a bit of an off flavour because it's very, very earthy. But like, yeah, it's still sort of drinkable. It's just I don't know whether it's just a like a shitty hop combination or I don't know. The beer just hasn't turned out how they wanted it. It just yeah. It just hasn't aged very well. Like it might be one of those beers where any more than like 5 or 6 weeks and it's no good. But yeah, just on taste, I just feel like it was never going to be anything great. I've had beers from these guys older than this and like drank really well. So score, I'll say it just a solid 4 out of 5. Yes. I was just talking about you, brother. Hope you're well. Joey, my boy Joey is a massive Browns fan, Anderson. And I was saying how you two need to hook up. You get on pretty well. So square table degenerates. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. But yeah, used to both like massive Browns fans. So I just feel like you'd get on well. He's he used to be a drinker, Joey, but now he's just a smoker. Yeah, he's like ex-military, real good bloke. Does a bit of comedy in spare time. Yeah, I just feel like you two would get on well. I've had that beer. I've actually had that beer. I had that last year. Yeah, 2023. I had that like I've only just started my channel a year ago, dude, and I reckon that was one of the first beers I reviewed. Yeah, it was pretty good at the time. Definitely some hyped names. Like just the fact that Troon and Brewhouse were part of it was insane. Yeah. Brown stain. Oh yeah. So you're following. Yeah. Yeah, well he said he was in the chat earlier and he said he'll have to like yeah, what link up with you, so one of those people too, dude, like because you're starting to do some random lives now, like he sort of floats about as well. So like you might go live and yeah, he just all of a sudden pops into the chat and then yeah, it'd be cool if you were up on the panel together just talking about Browns and you discussed for losing Mayfield. Shit. But yeah, so what did I say? 4 out of 5. Yeah, very lackluster. Not sure whether it's just hasn't aged well, just not that great of a beer. Shitty like hot bill. Yeah, a little bit disappointing, especially too because I probably paid good money for this beer. I remember buying it at Carwin with a few others. So yeah, I will be doing a Hop Butcher review in about 5 minutes. So come check me out on that. Yeah, good way to start the day. Two American breweries, live reviews. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing. Aurora of Colours, double IPA by Hop Butcher. So yeah, come check me out in about 5 minutes time for that one. Cheers, boys. See you soon.